Right then guys, decided to do a voiceover because this is not very clear what I'm doing. So I true this up to the wall, so I make sure, say, left and right is 200mm from that back wall, and then I go 50-50 and equal it so that it's in the centre. I've then marked out this top corner. I'm just going to then cut that out with this circular saw, finish it off with a handsaw. That's going to sit in there nice and snug and neat. I'm then getting 50mm by 5 screws just to fix this down in place. And so now the time has finally come to this episode where I'm going to explain all on how to cheaply rubber roof. I'm not going to say how to rubber roof because I'm not exactly doing this the most professional way. I'm just doing it in a cost-effective way which is relevant to what its purpose is, hiding some bins from the wind. If this was a proper flat roof on your extension, you'd definitely want to be using the full kit and paying for all the extra little trims. However, in this one, you're going to see me politely cut some corners. And this is achievable on sheds and little things like this, but not on a house with an extension. Let's get into it. Right guys, so I'm going to sit you there and comment below what you think to this shotgun microphone. I better just make sure nothing personal's getting involved. Be super careful when you cut into these guys, because if you puncture the rubber, end of the road. This is a very dangerous game I'm playing. Here you go. Nice. So this is... it's this way I was going to say. It's given me loads. Let me just double check what I ordered. eBay purchases. Do you see order details? View order details. 1 metre by 2.5 metres. This is massive. Shout out to Rubber Roofing, Kyrex. This is their cheapest stuff, I won't lie guys. Hence its purpose. Right, so we want to get this way around. Is that right? Yeah. This laid out this way round. Bring this over to you guys this way. Can without nudging you guys and knocking you over. And now let's pull this. Don't fall off. This is massive, guys. Right, I can't lie. I think I'm going to have to sit you guys back up here. Sit there. You will, but not nice. Oh, yeah. Right, sit that there. Right, so right then guys, we're back. So get your roof in place with like your said overhang. This is not the recommended fixing specification, but for what it is, it's going to work. I've heard people use this just to like do small areas and like shed roofs and stuff, so find out from me at my expense whether this works or not. Hold on to your horses, because what you're about to witness isn't 100% legal. If you know where that's from, comment below. That's a legend of a show. Don't really want to do back to front, but I feel like back to front might be the best approach. Or at least putting something along the back there looks like a good approach for me. Right, so if I now roll this back, can we do that? Something you can do. Look at that, guys. These little lumps here is why it's very important. Deal with all these excess bits that's going all over my trousers and everything. Going everywhere, boy. Hammer. Say it me. It's not the best way to do it. Soon put a puncher in it doing that. Right. Now, try and massage this out. I want that to go this way. Yeah, shall I make it look clean from the front? Yeah, I might as well make it look the best way, really. This is going to be the tricky cut one, so wait, don't into that. Let me get you with me. Right, that's cat is nearly out as well. It's not good. Right, I need to now. Right guys, I thought I'd better just make this upstand a bit more uniform, and I thought I'd do that by knifing this. So here we go guys, I'm going to lead dress this I think. I will see what my mum says, see what the parents say, but that's obviously what it wants. It wants that 160 upstand, that cut in there, bosh, bit of lead put on there. This has been, I mean this is not professional, but this is what I've done. Instead of paying for instead of paying for the proper trim, this is what I've done. I've formed my own trim out of 25 by 50. Again along the front, and then yeah, instead of leaving it like this and pinning that back like that, I pin it up under here, and then yeah, I'm then going to trim all of this off in a minute. This stuff was looking like it was tucking, but obviously I'm going to need to pin that some more, so sit you there, and I'll pin this some more.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. things come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be
Right guys, I've got to be careful not to get the address in now. Yeah, what do you think? I'm probably going to lead dress it, but currently I don't have time and it's coming into summer. No excuse, but I will. If you guys want to see me lead dress it, we'll lead dress it. We'll spend £140 on a bin store lead dressing. Right, if you like this build, smash the like button. If there's anything you didn't understand, comment and ask away. And if you like this video, consider subscribing and follow for more, and ring the little bell so that you stay tuned to my uploads on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, bye bye. Welcome back YouTube, another episode. So this part, I said I was going to lead dress this, so let's see if we've got enough lead. But first, shout out to K&F Concept. I'm going to whack a ND 128. I'm not sure how true that is because that would be hella dark, but it seems like it's coping and it's looking pretty good. So let's get organised, turn an old time lapse on and let's get into it. Right, so I previously left this, and to be fair, it's done pretty well. It's only really peeled away in that back corner where you could see it was getting very little glue. So first part, I need some lead. And the big question today is this off-cutter lead going to go far enough? Probably not, is going to be the answer. We may have to skip on some parts. Oh, we're not going to be enough, are we? Nowhere near enough. That's annoying, that's really annoying. I think we're going to have to leave lead dress in for another day, because if there's one thing I want to promote on here, then it's if you're going to do something, do it properly. So I wanted no more than 1.5 metre lengths. This is code 4, 300mm. So there's different codes, guys. And let me show you some stuff. I'll show you how to work lead. Not that I'm an expert, I've got no idea. Right then. So you may be able to see some ripples in this. You'll probably see it better on the hyperlapse, but all we want to do is apply some pressure and iron this out as flat as we possibly can. Probably be a good idea to wrap that in a soft cloth and use some Patronation oil. More bad news. I don't have any Patronation oil. I'm not sure I'm quite saying that right. Let me just tip this up slightly. There we go. It's not penetration oil, and it's not patronize oil. It's Patris oil or something. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Correct me in the comments. But yeah, all I'm looking to do is to flatten this out as much as I possibly can. And then once that is laid out flat like that, I would then start making my marks. And again, we would slowly get this, and I would then slowly bend and manipulate that to be my, well, I wouldn't do that far. Like a 15, 20mm into there, rub that out, would then come down 160mm. So I'd probably then come to there, which would, yeah, probably leave me like 100mm. I would then have to flip that and roll that the other way. And unfortunately, these miscalculations happen. Basically, this is some lead left over from another job, and it was on a roll, so I didn't know how much I had left, and I wasn't going to roll it out or nicely go and find it until I needed it. So I went and found it, and I've dug it out right in front of you guys. And apologies, I'd rather be honest than try and cut this in half or try and do half a job and lie to you guys. So yeah, apologies. We straight up don't have enough lead, and nicely, it's only a bin store. I'm going to lead seal this rubber now to the wall, which will eventually perish, but probably over the next 10 years. And nicely, just giving context, this is a bin store. So apologies. I'm trying to make an effort to do things properly in front of you guys and educate you guys on how to do things properly. But unfortunately, like if I pull this to where I need it, probably somewhere there, I'm miles short. If I was like 200 or 300 mil short, it'd probably be even worse. But realistically, I need 2 lengths here now. I've used way too much. So I can only but apologise guys, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show you how to manipulate this lead, because once I manipulate it, it'll be so difficult to get it back. It'll never go back in the same place, if that makes sense. So I'm nicely now going to roll this up, and we're going to put this away. Maybe I'll be able to use it on another job. Maybe, he says. That has really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. But there we go. That is some heavy ass weight.
Yeah, buddy! Wait!
One day I'll do this properly. But for now, I'm going to silicone that. And I'm going to wait until we've got some more offcuts of lead, because I'm sure lead will come spare in some other jobs that I do at some point. But nicely, as you can imagine, this job essentially being for myself, we've not got enough lead. I can't warrant spending money on the job. So, dislike, like, appreciate my honesty, but I'd rather do a proper job than half a job. And unfortunately today, we can't do the proper job with lead. So I'm going to do the next thing, which is stick that with lead dressing to the wall, and then we can always lead dress over it. So yeah, apologies guys. Let's do this next bit. Check it out. Patination. Or patination? I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the oil, and this basically seals the lead from all the elements out in the air, the wind, the rain, the snow, and everything like that. Sometimes you'll see like lead turn green. It's because this stuff's worn out and the weather's got to it and it's tarnished. Well, it's not tarnished, because tarnish is like when brass turns a dirty colour. It's not oxidised, because oxidised is when metal turns to rust. Nicely, tell me in the comments, because truly I don't know. I'm being honest. I just know you put this on to protect it, and you should at some point over 20 years probably top it up, but it will last a long time. So if you give it a good lap in, this stuff will last a long time. But yeah, in hard to reach places on churches and difficult roofs, you will probably see lead turn green, and that is well, not green, it goes like whitey green, I guess. I'm not sure. I'll try and insert some photos, but yeah, I can only but apologise guys. We only come to there. I had like, I don't know, 1.2 meters, maybe 1.4, and I need like 2, maybe 2.2 meters, because I should go around this corner. So I'm going to put the lead stuff away, and we're going to do option 2, and then we can always go over option 2 when we come back and do lead at a different date. But right now, I don't have the capacity to do the lead.
So we don't have the capacity.
Right then, I'm not going to use the lead and the patronation oil, but I am going to use OB1 job done. This is some clear stuff. I've actually already used this to seal a toilet earlier in the week, but shout out to a man named James, who I just met outside Screwfix the other day. I'll insert a clip to how good this stuff is. Let's test it, and shout out to OB1, Boss Stick OB1. We'll shout out to them. I'll tag them in this video and I'll shout them out. No doubt this is not what this is intended for, because it is just silicone, construction sealant and adhesive, multi-surface. So there you go, rubber and brickwork. Now, even I personally don't recommend doing this, however, I should think it's very good at it, as I'll insert the clip.
Demonstrating the OB1 underwater. Obviously I'm using a bit of the clear, because this gentleman here wants some clear. Works underwater, nice and smooth. As you can see, it's on the bricks. A little bit of pressure. Up we go. Strong as that. No messing about. Within 30 minutes, you can twist it, pull it apart. But once you've broken the bond, normally you have to start again the adhesion. Whereas our stuff, even in the wet, back together, good as new. There you go.
Awesome. And if you need to contact this person, move my finger out the way. Don't get my address from Screwfix in. There we go. And now can you see how good that is? That even works underwater, guys. So let's give it a whirl. Let's test it out to the max. Need to get this tube started first though. Right then, let's watch me struggle on a roof. This is where we find out how strong my builds really are. Oh, I'd say they're pretty strong. We will come back in 12 months, guys, and we will inspect, test, check out. Not sure what the words are that I'm trying to use here, but yeah, we'll certainly give this stuff a run for its money. This is Sony. Oh, this is not a very neat job, guys. At no point do I condone. This is very neat. We're just going to test it out. Kind of the perfect place, an example to test it out on. This is not something I would ever do for a customer's. This is simply just because it's for my mum and dad. For context on this build, you can hate if you want to hate, but hate me for being honest. Don't hate me for lying. Because let's be honest, every builder in the United Kingdom probably does this at some point. It's just I'm honest enough to tell you where and when I'm doing it. Some probably even think this is acceptable. This is not going to look very good on the brickwork. That's the bit I'm worried about. But like I say, we honestly always can. Spider-Man. We honestly, I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna get a wipe. I'm not happy with that. So then guys, OB1 claim how good this stuff is. So let's see how good this stuff cleans it up, because I love these. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I can't even lie. You see how good these are? Like, I just do this in front of the camera. They're still a bit sticky, a bit greasy. Big wipes. Screwfix. Where else do them? Screwfix. Travis Perkins is where I get them from. Amazing, amazing bits of kit. Now, let's not put that there because that's going to block my view. Let's go there. Let's now see if I can do this. This is tricky, guys. How do I clear the rubber and not wipe away my own sealant? And I've also got to be careful that I'm not like ruining the joints. Right, let's see if I can show you some good siliconing techniques. Right then, boys and girls, let's take this corner here. Let's see if we can give you some good siliconing tips for in here. Let's get the camera. So first of all, get your finger wet, and then really gently, with the wet finger, see how good that looks. Let's try out the K&F Concept macro lens. Don't know why we need a macro pickup of this, but let's try it. Oh, my glasses, where's my glasses? Let's zoom in. Does that make sense now, guys? You see how clear that is? Now I'm jointing that, and then I just pick it up from underneath. Right then, guys, so I'm showing you this because I'm an honest person, and for context, if you're a DIYer and you're not about to go and spend money on a lot of lead and all you're trying to do is cover in a shed or something, then these are the kind of things I would do to get yourself out of jail free. You know, so you can continue playing Monopoly in life and that you can pass go. But at no point do I recommend you do this as standard, okay? I am going to lead over this at some point. We're going to test out this OB1 and we're going to see how long it lasts. Because I can tell you now, I know this doesn't last. It's just, I'd rather do that to protect the OSB under here so that this OSB under here doesn't rot away. But yeah, at no point would I recommend doing that as a standard procedure. It's just something you could do to help in an emergency situation. Right then, guys, let's go over some of this We got this beautiful James Hardy plank. We've got some awesome EPDM rubber from Rubber Roofing Direct. Those little lines will wash off. I've now got out of jail free and I've OBD1 clear siliconed that rubber to the wall. I had previously just gone over it normally. Actually, I'm going to update that corner, make sure we tie that corner in so it doesn't penetrate in there. We've got some awesome cladding down here. We've done this to the front, and look, we've got these solid panels, and I may at some point put some legs in here, but honestly we've only put a few screws and bolts in this corner. Someone pointed out for me to use 1.5 times smaller drill bit than what I'm screwing in with. So I think that was I was using 7.5 concrete screws, use a 6mm drill bit. They pointed out to me, appreciate that. Shout out to those guys in the comments. I'm a humble man. If you guys update me and tell me you can do something better, correct me. I obviously know, I'm alliterating. I know I can do better with lead. Yeah, I know I can do better with lead. It's just I'm nicely trying to say right now so that we can put this video out. I can't actually show you me doing it in lead because we don't have the lead. So that was option number 2. So make of that what you will, guys. But yeah, hate if you want to hate, but I'm honest. So you're only hating on someone that's honest, because I know every builder in the world does this. I'm just honest enough to say it. So smash the like button, subscribe for more, comment below your thoughts. And in a couple of days, we've got a member's birthday coming up. Shout out to Robbo, 6th of June. And we're going to do a live, probably not nicely on the 6th of June because I may not be in the country, but we're certainly going to celebrate Robbo's birthday. Robbo just needs to decide what he's doing. Go to the top of the page. Click on more. There's loads of my extra socials. There's a second channel you can check out. Yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. Soon we're going to start a DIY kitchen build series, and that's going to buy me some time nicely. At the moment, I'm probably chewing your ears off for making this video really, really long. But yeah, nicely at the moment, I'm trying to price, I'm trying to do the work. I'm having to earn the money to pay for my van that recently broke. So yeah, I'm a really busy person at the moment, and sod's law, holidays fall in exactly when I could be at home earning money. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.